Hi everyone, I'm Jodi and welcome to my channel. I'm really glad that you are here today. And if you like blush and lipstick and you kind of like them to match, you are going to be glad that you stumbled across this video as well. Unless you're a normal subscriber and you've clicked the notification bell, then you're not surprised at all. You knew this video was coming out at 3 o'clock, whether it's Monday or Thursday. I'm not sure which day it is because I don't know what day I'm going to post this by the time I'm filming it. But it will be a Monday or a Thursday. I want to quickly thank my new subscribers for subscribing and for showing up and participating in the comments and sharing your ideas and thoughts. That is how we learn and we grow, and I learn a lot from you guys. So thank you for sharing your knowledge and your experience with some new products that you love or not necessarily love that didn't work for you. It's all useful information, so thank you, thank you. All right, so if you saw my video a few weeks ago, I talked about my favorite lip liner and lipstick combinations. Today's video is a follow-up to that video in the sense that I wanted to pair some of my favorite blushes, both powder and creams, to those lipsticks. It was a wide variety of nudes, different shades of nudes, 10 shades of nudes, not 50 shades of nudes. I just said that could be something, but we'll leave it to those that are more creative. Anyway, this is a follow-up to that, and I'm going to share with you my blushes. And I'll link that video right up here if you haven't seen it and you're interested in some new lip combos, more to the nude side, but a spectrum of nude for a variety of skin tones, skin shades. So now let's find some blushes that match those nude lips. Now let's not kid anyone, I don't have that good of a memory, so I have taken a lot of notes, written them all down, and everything is spread out here on my desk because this has been about a 3-week process, playing with different blushes, looking at new ones, mixing and matching, and saying which ones do I really reach for when I grab that lipstick. And before we get started, I want to just say I will insert a picture of this dress if you guys are interested. I'm trying to get better about sharing what I have on. I don't think about myself as a fashion blogger. I'm much more of a beauty blogger, but I will try to be more mindful of the clothes that I'm wearing, earrings, things like that, and link it for you. This dress is by a brand called Moo. I know, why would you? It's a very catchy name, isn't it? And I don't know if this dress is available, which is why I hesitate talking about some of the clothes sometimes, but this has been a summer dress that I purchased, and I'll link it down below if it's still available or if I could still find it some more for you guys. First one is the Charlotte Tilbury Kim KKW. This is one of my favorite nudes. It is a little bit more on the matte side, however, and I love to pair this one with MAC's Cheeky Devil. This is in their Glow Play blush, which is that spongy. It's a nice creamy blush. These two together make a great combo with a darker eye, a sultry eye, maybe even a smoky eye, because they're both more nude. It's a beautiful, beautiful combination. The next two that I love to pair together is the Tom Ford Nude Blush. This is just such an iconic nude color lipstick. It's the one I have on today. It's very creamy. It's a satiny finish, but not a high gloss finish. And I love to partner that one with the DM Color Fix in Ballerina. Now this Ballerina one, what I like about it is it has just a little bit of shimmer. I guess I should show what it looks like. I just have this little one, and I think this is the second one I've gone through. And it's just a little bit of shimmer. And then I like to just go over that with just a little bit of bronzer, a really light dusting of bronzer. And those two together make a really, really pretty combination. As long as you tone this down a little bit. I don't like blushes that are real shiny, shimmery, glittery. This one has a little bit of a highlight glow to it. But again, if you just put a little dusting of a translucent powder or a little bronzer powder, it's a really pretty color, which is what I've done today, is just put a little bit of bronzer on it. Next is the Milani Soft Rose. This is one of my favorite because it's a lip plumping formula as well, and it's affordable, and it's just a really pretty nude type color. And I love to partner this one. I mean, we're talking about high-low here, right? It doesn't matter. Everything's not in a high price point. Everything's not in a drugstore price point. I just like to mix and match. I like to pair this one with the Clé de Peau Cream Blush in number 4. Those two look really pretty together on lighter skin tones. It looks very neutral on darker skin tones, but again, do that with a smoky eye or more of a sultry highlighted type eye, and that's a really, really pretty combination. The next combination that I wear a lot is the Nars Nympho, and I've loved this one because it's a little bit more on the matte side. It's not total matte, but it is a little bit more on the matte side of things. And so I do like to have, you know, a matte in my arsenal, if you will. And then I love to pair this one with the Kiko Milano that I know a lot of you have been loving as well. I wear this a lot. It's a quick one in the day. This is the Kiko Milano #1. And I get this on Amazon. I'll link all these products in the description box below if you're interested. What I love about this combination is it's great for cool tone skin as well as neutrals. You could wear it if you had more warm tone skin, but this on a cool tone skin is really stunning. Next is the Viva Glam 2 by MAC. And this was one of my favorite nudes, especially as I go into fall. And I like to partner that also again with that Clé de Peau #4 cream. Now, if you have darker skin tones, this would be a beautiful color combination. Now, if you have darker skin tones, this would be a really pretty color combination. It will show up just slightly darker than nude. If you have lighter skin and you like that contrast between darker nudes without a lot of color and the lighter skin tones, then again, that would be a really, really pretty color combination, certainly for summer, but also for fall and winter as well. Clé de Peau cream blushes are a little bit more on the pricey side, but I have had this one for a while, and by a while, I mean probably a year. And I don't reach for it that often, only because I am cheap and I don't want to waste it, which is so silly. I love the mauve cream / peach color of it, and I think it's just one of those things I'm afraid that if I ever use it, I will not find it again. The next combination is partnering 2 of the most popular nude lipsticks with probably one of the, if not the most popular nude-ish blushes, whether that is in cream form or in powder form. In terms of blushes, you guys know exactly which one I'm talking about, Nars Orgasm. And when you partner that with the Modesty by MAC, it is just an absolutely beautiful, beautiful color combination. This is one of my favorites. I travel with this, not necessarily the powder formula because I'm not a big powder blush fan. I do travel with this one a lot because I just think it's super easy to put a damp beauty sponge, one of the small ones from Real Techniques. I put it in there and then just blot, blot, blot on top of the Stila Kitten, and it's just a really pretty, in fact, let's just do that right on this side. So I have a little damp beauty sponge. So I'm just gonna take the Stila Kitten, and this is the highlight, I call this highlight silk. I'm not sure if it's a powder. Do they even say if it's a powder or a cream? It's just it's Heaven, and actually it says Heaven on here. It's Heaven Hue highlighter, and I'm just gonna put a little bit on my finger and go right on that outer corner of my cheek, but at the highest point of my cheek in just a slight upward motion. And I don't like to make that stripe, if you will, any bigger than, you know, maybe half of a finger width. I don't like to make that line for my highlighter that I'm gonna then cover with blush much larger than than the width of my eye. So I take that length and then just apply it right there with the end of it starting at the outer corner of my eye. So I'm gonna start with the Stila Kitten and just put a little bit of highlighter just like that. And then I'm gonna take a damp beauty sponge, a little tiny one, and go into this Nars Orgasm Cream Blush. Just make sure I don't get too much color, and just go right over that highlight. I mean, that is just so pretty. That is my favorite new way of applying blush. And it does work with powder. In fact, that powder blush will help set the Stila Kitten and any formulas that you have underneath it from a foundation, concealer, or anything like that. I just prefer a cream. As I age, I feel like it just sits on the skin a little smoother and just gets less blotchy and patchy throughout the course of the day. All right, so we digressed, I know. And then this was again with that Modesty. All right, next is the Lawless Wedding Day. I mean, this is just such a, this is one, I say that on everything, this is one of my favorite nudes. This is obviously why it was in the first video and in this video, is because I do love this nude. I just think that kind of matches. Let's just see, does that match that might be a dupe for this 910 Shining Peach L'Oreal that they've, is it close? No, not, I guess no, not really. But I love this color, but gosh, I really do love this Wedding Day. I think it's a really pretty undertone of cool, more blue undertone. So again, that's good for more of your cool skin tones or even neutrals. Just gorgeous, gorgeous in Lawless. And I like to partner that one with this Dainty, which is the Mineral Blush by MAC. This has a little tiny bit of glitter in it, not too strong, but it's just perfect if you want to just sort of kick up your look a little bit. If your skin has any texture issues, you really want to stay away from shimmer, especially on your cheek, because it's a larger section of your face. You know, with your lips, it's a little bit, with your eyes, it's a little bit. It's much easier to see any imperfections, pores, fine lines, wrinkles, uneven skins, things like that. I try to stay away from more glittery, especially powder blushes, and this one doesn't fall in that category. It just know it does have a little bit of shimmer, but it is part of their mineralized line, which I love about it. Next up is another lipstick by MAC. This is Blankety, and I love pairing this one with the Milani Eye Cheek and Lip. Is it Eye Cheek and Lip? Eye Cheek and Face? Eye Cheek and Face. The Milani Eye Cheek and Face. I love the way this looks with this more copper bronze or blush, depending on how you want to use it, as well as this more peachy type blush. It also looks good with this bronzer and this highlighter. So it's a really nice coordinated color all together with this entire palette. Even if you wanted to go more with that pink, it would still be a really nice color combination. So if you're like me and you like matchy, but you don't like, you know, super matchy, then this is a good combination for you. And if you already have this palette and this lipstick, partnering together, you can create a lot of different looks with it, which is one of the reasons I continue to use this palette over and over again. The next one is the Natasha Denona I Need a Rose in Calla. This was on sale. I know many of you picked this up during the Sephora sale earlier this year. And this goes well with a lot of the blushes that we've talked about here today. It goes well with Nars Orgasm. It makes a great combination with the Kiko Milano. I like to partner it with e.l.f.'s Always Rosy, and this is with their primer infused blush. Those two colors together just speak summer to me. It's more that golden bronzy type color. This transitions so well into fall and into winter. I'm excited about that. That's just a good neutral color, more on the nude side for those of you with darker skin tones. This is a very pretty color, and I think you couldn't go wrong. Those are the lipsticks that I highlighted in that lip liner lipstick combination. Since the filming of that video and this one, there have been some new product launches, which I have recently highlighted in my July favorites. And that was the new Bobbi Brown lip and cheek palettes. So if you want to totally be matchy-matchy and take some of the guesswork out of finding the right blush with the right lipstick, then these are a really good choice as long as you like a cream blush. These go well with your cheeks as well as your lips, so it's a one and done, out the door, ready to go. This one is in powder pink. It's a little more on the warm tone. You could pull it off with cool tones, but I think I'd stick with warm and neutral. And then this other one that I picked up is the pale pink. Yeah, pale pink. This one is really pretty. This reminds me of the LYS cream blushes. I mean, look at that. And then you could match that. Well, you could match it with this self because it's lip and cheek. This powder pink is definitely more warm, where this pale pink, is definitely on the cool side. So I really like each of these for different purposes. These are great if you just want to throw something in your travel bag, or you want to throw something in your purse. You're going to be out all night and you don't want to have to keep messing with two different products. Perfect for that. And if you want a clean brand. So there you go, you guys. I hope this takes out some of the guesswork of just pulling some of your makeup together and grabbing things that look good together and coordinating them. And because all these are more in the nude color range, it really provides an opportunity to play up your eyes with a variety of color palettes, whether you wanted to go with more bright neons, or you want to go with some pastels, or you want to go frosted. Stay away from frosted, but a little shimmer, a little glimmer, okay? Or if you want to just go with some mattes, but some mauves or some dark browns, any of these nude tone lipsticks and blush combinations really allow you to get very creative on your eyes without your whole face being too done, but it pulls the look together. I hope this is helpful to you. Let me know what your favorite color combination is, whether it's one of these or you have one of your own, in the comments below. What's your favorite lip color with your favorite blush? I'd love to try something new, so I'd love to see what you guys are doing. Thanks so much for watching, everyone. Have a good rest of your day, and I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.